Hello everyone and welcome to an honest spotlight for Caleb Quinn.
The Deathslinger.
So I've been gone for a bit. I had university work to do. I finished them all, flunked most of them, and to unwind I decided that, hey, why don't I try to make a video on that one game that gives me cancer? So, the Deathslinger. He's a snipey, shooty, rugged cowboy that excels at hitting people from afar or through gaps that are smaller than Trump's already shriveled penis. Your entire power is to be a COD character. You got perks that give you more surveillance than the EU, add-ons that are kinda shit, amazing cosmetics, and a map that scenery-wise is amazing, but while playing him makes me want to throw a fucking Molotov because behavior won't stop adding invisible walls. So your first perk is Hex Retribution. Whenever a survivor blesses or cleanses a totem, they suffer from Oblivious for up to a minute, and whenever a Hex totem is cleansed, you also see the auras of every survivor for 20 seconds. It's a good info tool if you want to run Undying and Pentimento to get frequent value from it. Be my guest, it'll probably be a shit match because either A, survivors will not cleanse the totem, or B, Retribution will be the first totem to get cleansed, actively fucking the build. Your second perk is Gearhead. It activates when you damage a survivor, and for the next 30 seconds, whenever they hit a good skill check, you see their aura for up to 8 seconds. It's a good info tool, but it's much more experience dependent, since if the survivor is competent and keeps hitting great skill checks, then it will not show auras. Your last perk is one of the best killer perks in the game, Dead Man Switch. It activates whenever you hook someone, and while this perk is active, if a survivor stops repairing a generator by any means, it gets blocked for up to 35 seconds, plus it's highlighted in white so you have info on where survivors have last been. It's a perfect perk, not to mention the amazing love story between Deadman Switch and Painres. You pop Painres, the gen gets auto-blocked, so now you get to haul ass and shoot while survivors will inevitably bitch and moan about how perk synergies for killers are toxic. Your power is the Redeemer. While holding right click, you move slower and aim down. While aim down, pressing M1 makes you shoot a chain-attached harpoon railroad spike thing that travels up to 20 meters and returns to you when reaching max distance or hitting a solid object. After you fire, you gotta press Ctrl to reload, which slows you down again, which makes missing exceptionally punishing on a killer like him, which is a 4.4 killer. But when you hit someone, then you get to pull them towards you by their dick like your scorpion.
Get the fuck over here!
If the chain touches an object, it will break faster, and when the chain breaks, you will suffer a stun. But if the survivor was healthy when you shot them, they will receive a state of damage and will be deep wounded. Same way if you reel them in and hit them with your bayonet. But against an injured survivor, chain breaking will only deep wound them, so you have to get an M1 hit to down them. Also, if you M1 and miss, they won't be dealt any damage. This power is amazingly fun. Survivors running away, survivor healing under hook, survivor behind an obstacle.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great!
The fucky part about his power is the hitbox. I'm not going to sit here and list every single spot you can shoot through. Shiny Cat Me recently did a video on it, so go check their video out. But the gist is that if there's a hole, there's probably a goal. If you can see through something, you can probably shoot through them. Unless behavior adds invisible walls, then fuck you, I guess. Because your hitbox is so tiny, it means you can shoot through gaps that are tighter than a nun, and it may not give you any advantage, but it makes you look cool. And that's what I've come to learn playing Deathslinger, because this character is just hype moments and aura. Otherwise, he's buggy as shit, which now brings us over to the bitching section of this video. This killer has a litany of bugs. The aforementioned invisible walls are already annoying enough, but coupled on with the fact that randomly spears can just phase through, bounce off, or connect, but then break instantly on hit is super fucking annoying. And the latter is exceptionally horrible, because when the chain breaks, the survivor is unscathed, but you suffer the slowdown, which makes playing this killer feel like crock and ball torture, and behavior still refuses to fix any of these bugs. Actually, I am glad they don't, because just look at the fix they did to Wesker. Chances are, if they fix Slinger, now your shots will have a wide-ass hitbox that is practically undodgeable, but will remove any kind of skill expression from the character, actively fucking over any clip potential. And remember when I mentioned the dope cosmetics you get? Most of them actually fucks with your aim. See, you don't have a crosshair, instead you gotta aim with this top part of your spike that just juts out. But on many skins, due to the bulkiness of the guns, they obscure this spike, throwing off your aim, and what's worse is they actually fuck with the placement of the harpoon, meaning that a shot that would land on the normal gun actually fucking misses, because of a skin you paid for. So far, enjoyable cosmetics are the Young Deathslinger, Blood Moon, Glided without his gun, and Stranger Eddie. People say that Eddie the Head is pay to win because you have iron sights, but as I explained, you're actually supposed to aim with the tip of the spear, not with the sights itself. So this skin is actually pay to lose. You also have some big misses in the cosmetics, like here you have Obadiah the local pedophile and Samuel the sister fucker. Behavior, just nuke these skins from the damn shop and give us Hairy Deathslinger. You would make infinitely more money because no one wants their main to look like a fucking cradle snatcher. It could have been worse. Clown mains have to pay for their characters to not look like sex offenders, so at least there's a bit of salvation there. But the worst offender are his add-ons. I'm not gonna go over each one. I am actually planning on doing a separate video on his add-ons and how to rework them. The good ones give you reload speed, miss cooldown reduction, and stun reduction on chain breaks, and Iridescent Coin makes it so that whenever you snipe someone from 12 meters or further, you can instantly down them with one attack. But it's a bit unreliable, and stay away from the rest, they are not worth it. Overall, Deathslinger is a super fun, sometimes buggy, sometimes frustrating, but an extremely clip farmable character that you should definitely pick up on main. He's amazing. And with that, it's going to be the end of this video, guys. Please let me know down in the comments below which killer I should do next, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.